Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer Carey. This is my project for the New Media and New Literacies class. A little background about myself is I currently teach preschool. I have an integrated class. I have 11 kids with disabilities and 8 kids who are daycare kids or regular ed. I don't do it by myself though. I have 1 teacher assistant, 3 teacher aides, and a one-on-one nurse. So there's a lot of people in my room. I've also taught in the last 2 years. I had a self-contained classroom, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade in a public school, as well as I co-taught 5th grade as a special education teacher, also in a public school. So I basically chose my project because I have an interest in special education, as you can tell, and this is something that I can use and I've already been able to use throughout the entire semester with all of the new information that I've learned, and I've learned so much that I can keep it on the back burner in case I ever go back into the public school and teach the older grades. So my project's name is New Media and New Literacies in Special Education. I was very at first interested in how to integrate technology into my classrooms and what best practices there are, but one of the things I kept coming across was how teachers lack the education on how to use these technologies and they don't know what's available, and that lack of education on the teacher's part is one of the reasons we haven't been able to integrate technology into the classrooms as well as we would like. So there's definitely a lack in some teacher education. So first off, integrating technology in a special education classroom can increase learning, engagement, and we can often use the technologies we already have in our classroom by making them better. So integrating technology via iPads, laptops, computers. When I worked in the public school, we had a laptop and iPad card that nobody ever used, and I was able to download the applications that I wanted, or I was able to find free apps to use on the computers and the laptops. So it just took asking permission and finding the chain of command on how to get the technology that I wanted. So to find out what's available, there are so many researches on different apps and websites. One that I found helpful was the American Association of Librarians. I put a link in my slideshow. It's a great website. It can show you what kind of apps you can download for what subjects. You can find ebooks, any kind of technologies that you need. And there are just so many free apps on the iTunes store. If you have iPods or iPads or anything, MacBooks. And there's lots of Google Play apps if you have different kinds of tablets. And technology is a 21st century skill. As a teacher in the public school, I took 2 seminars on 21st century skills and 21st century skills. Technology was at one of the top of them. Being a participant in the world today, it requires us to use technology. I take pictures of checks to deposit them into my bank account, or you can go to McDonald's and order off of an iPad. You need to be able to have those kind of skills. And it can be exciting. Kids think iPad games. There are so many educational apps out there and games that the kids think they're playing a game, but they're actually learning. Teacher education is key. They can't integrate technology if they don't know how to use it. Also, if they don't know what's available. At the agency I work for, we actually have a woman who is an educational technology specialist. She works off of a grant, so we're not sure how long we'll have her for, but she is great to answer any questions that we have about technology and integrating it into our classroom. She also actively researches new technologies and brings them to us on our monthly meetings. We need to be able to integrate this technology, and we need to understand that it's not just for reading and writing. Technology can be used for social skills. You can find social stories as a communication device, yes or no, as simple as that, or completing sentences. I had students that couldn't write, but they can tell you everything they want to. So text-to-speech, you can do that with technology, and it can provide support. I have a nonverbal student who Medicaid will not pay for a communication device. He can participate in my circle time and tell me the weather is sunny by using an app on an iPad. It's it's amazing that what I've been able to do since starting this class and getting my brain working on how I can integrate technology to help my kids has been awesome. And it's not just for reading and writing, it is for across all boards. Technology can provide students with severe disabilities the ability to speak, to get their thoughts across, tell us yes or no, tell us how they feel. It has been good for, telling us that they have to go to the bathroom. It's so frustrating for them to know what they want to say and not be able to tell us. It can help them by reading ebooks to them. Maybe they can't read, but they would love to read Harry Potter. The iPad can do that for them. Another thing I found interesting is that technology for educators can be so beneficial. We are a data-driven school system. Data. That is what is driven into our minds. And as a special education teacher, we are required to keep data on our students' IEP goals, on behavior goals. I use Class Dojo for behavior tracking for my students on my iPad and on my smartboard, and it has been amazing because it's a great way to communicate with my students as well as their parents on how they're behaving in the class. Also, progress monitoring, IEP Pal. You can put the students' IEP goals in and track them so much easier than pen and paper and, organizing that. It organizes it for you. It can be such a great tool for teachers as well. And technology is engaging. Again, students find technology to be fun, and we can feel that it's fun too if we know how to use it properly. They can participate with their regular ed peers. Maybe they can't read because they have dyslexia. Maybe they need a lower level book, but if every student is reading off of a tablet, no one will know that they are reading a lower Lexile level book. And a lot of things are games, and they look fun to students. It's better than taking out a book and a pen and a paper. So thank you for listening to how education can be fun with technology. In summary, it's the technology education that has been for teachers that is lacking, and in order to continue to use technology and integrate it, we need more education on how to use it best. My agency has taken that step by providing us with an educational technology specialist. Teachers need to voice that they need the education, or they need to do it on their own to find out what resources they can use and how to best integrate technology in their classrooms. In conclusion, here is my reference page. Thank you.